took a look at this series of movements, our shudo block and linear strike, which we showed you how it can be very effective off of a roundhouse punch with the strategy of offensive defense. Today we're going to take that same series of movements, show you how we can apply it to another situation. And the situation we're going to look at is a wrist grab, which isn't the most common attack. So maybe the situation started as a verbal conflict, and as I turn to walk away, he grabs and he pulls me back in. And that's what we're dealing with. And the typical response people have when they're pulled is to pull back. If he's pushing, people try to push back. And the first lesson that we're going to look at with using this shudo, this circular movement, is to find the angle of least resistance. When he's pulling, and I move this way, that's not something that he's directly trying to control, that angle of motion, if you will. So when he grabs, I'm moving this way. I move to a position where it's very easy for me to escape if that's what I want to do. In this case, I'm going to re-grab, and I'm going to do my linear strike. We're going to turn it into a punch, but we're going to add another dimension to it. Instead of just punching him, because I'm on my way to his face and I see that his arm's there, I'm going to strike that arm. And there's a few things that does for me. You can see something happening as I strike Steve. So take a look at that and think about how many ways that can help you in this situation. But from there, now I go into my punch, and that's something we call a sophisticated basic. It means I'm going to get more than one function from my series of movements. It's going to serve more than one purpose. In this case, I'm killing two birds with one stone. I'm going to hyperextend, maybe even break that arm, and punch him in the face. All in the same action, one smooth, continuous movement. I'm not going to wind up and hit again. It's a 1, 2. Again, from our grab, I'm moving in a circle. I'm going to re-grab. I'm going to strike the arm. You can see again, it causes a response when I strike this arm from Steve that can be very beneficial for me in this situation. And then I punch him, whatever target is available in the head. I could strike the temple. I could, if he's turning back after I strike this arm, if he's turning towards me, I could strike the nose. You find the available target. It's the same series of movements, and that's what we're trying to share with you today, is that I can take one series of movements and I can utilize it in multiple ways, and that makes the sequence of motion much more powerful and effective for us.